It's a new day. Back to work. We will not be listening to no orcish music.
That is one of the greatest love songs ever written.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for orc ladies.
So, we guess that's one question answered. This blue-looking dude seems to be an orc. He's not the only mystical creature walking this earth, though. As in the action fantasy Bright, the whole planet is filled with characters that would look right at home in World of Warcraft.
This is a gritty, rated R cop drama, right? But there's orcs and fairies and elves. So it's a mashup that is spectacular. You know, I haven't seen many things with these elements coming together in this way.
The fact that our director, David Ayer, he understands this world very well. I mean, he understands what it feels like to be on the wrong side of the tracks. I mean, he knows how it feels like to be the other, you know? And I think that this movie, in a very entertaining way, and in a way that is, you know, like packed with action and amazing imagery, also deals with issues that are very relevant to us and that is part of our daily lives. I mean,
it has a very strong message.
Yeah,
it has a
the
very,
tension, you know, among the different ethnic groups and racial groups and socio-economic groups, and how do we deal with the issue of identity and empathy, and how do we break out of stereotypes and break out of what society expects from us, you know? And I think that these characters, in a bigger or smaller degree, they rebel against the place society is enforcing.
And we are
on them.
elves, the three of us, which is like the strongest race.
Shouldn't we wait for the cavalry?
We are the cavalry.
What is it? That's a magic wand.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
The last thing I ever wanted to do was another Los Angeles cop movie. And then you get to the orcs and the elves and the fairies and all these incredible elements, and I've never seen that on the big screen. And somewhere along the way in reading this thing, I kind of talked myself into it, and I couldn't let anybody else have it.
While this is rated and very violent and all that, there's also this sort of real beauty and warmth to this movie, and a real cheeky sense of humor that is born out of the miscommunication of these two guys who are gonna be friends.
Yeah.
Really, 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 really good friends.
Right, on camera.
In life.
Wood, it's okay, you don't like me.
Man, I'm not out here to be your friend. I need to know if shit pop off that you got my back.
Can't hide it, Wood. Humans have physical tells.
Like the face.
What's my face?
The human who needs a lot more conjugal love type face.
Do not wink at me like that.
So Bright's a little bit more than your average cop movie. There's a lot of action, and the action is very articulate. I had a lot of fun working with incredibly talented people to design and choreograph these action scenes. How does an elf fight? How does an orc fight? And then how do you show that on camera? And the scale of the action, I think, is unprecedented for a Netflix movie. This is a big tentpole movie with all the bells and whistles that we've seen in any big feature.
We did a lot of training.
A lot of fight training, a lot of gun training.
Yeah.
It was very, very physical. And also, I think, you know, the way David works, like he wants his actors to be like to start early and to work together and to prep together, so we really got quite close to each other.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It was very hard. My body, some days I was limping, and I remember once I was like, because we were on night shoots, so I was rehearsing
The whole time?
the whole time.
Yeah.
We were like living as vampires almost.
Yeah.
And I was rehearsing a fight scene and I had fever, and then the stunt team was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like kind of so wobbly. But it was very intense and very fun.
And luckily, we can see that intense training paying off, because the movie looks absolutely stunning and features some awesome action. You can check it out for yourself, as Bright is out now.
That's just the dark side of me.
We might be in a prophecy.
We're not in a prophecy. We're in a stolen Toyota Corolla.
Like what you see? Subscribe to our channel for more exclusive clips.